So here I am. Sitting in the parking lot, no tent. The quilts are gone because I thought I was going to at least have a vehicle. I was going to totally buy another vehicle, but that's not going to happen either now. So, so I'm just waiting for God to take me because how much more can a person take? This is just a joke to people. If I complain about it and I defend myself, everybody's going to get together now and I can't get a hotel room. I can't get an apartment. Everybody tells me to leave. I just spent 18 days in Albany. I sent out over 25 responses to apartments and I didn't even get one response. Okay. There was one towards the end with the campus view. I told you they don't take 401ks. Most people don't. You have to have a job, okay? So how the court system could do this to someone that was a working professional. I had a job. I've talked about that. I had good credit. I had a credit card. It should have been no problem for me to transition into my own home where I was, or, have some emergency housing for a couple months and then get an apartment. But obviously, nobody wants me to have an apartment. And if I complain about it, it looks like I'm the one, I shouldn't complain because you should just have everything in your life stolen and just get over it. Well, where do you go? I can show you all the apartments. I've shown you evidence of what's going on with this stalking or whatever you want to call it, and everybody keeps telling me I'm making it up. So I guess this is why people, take their lives. I mean, what is it you expect people to do? I mean, they either freeze to death out here or they take their own life, through drugs or alcohol or just, what happens to you when you're forced to just stay on the street. And this is what people are doing. People that you loved and cared about and couldn't just sit down with you and go through what it is that you need. Not having a job. I mean, for 7 years, this is what social services, the court system, and the police department did. So wasn't something I did. This wasn't poor choices. People tell me to get the fuck over it. Well, I need to get an apartment. I need to go back to work. I'm more than willing to go back to work. I'm perfectly capable of getting an apartment, but nobody's going to rent to me now. And especially when you start, speaking out about what's going on here, I have a right to defend myself because this was all a bunch of lies.